Get 12 months of awesome for less than $11 a month with your Legoland Florida annual pass.
Get ready to drop everything.
Ow! Ow!
And stream the
Skip
luckiest.
this
It's the
shit.
land of luck.
Fall down funniest movie of the year.
Just how unlucky are you?
Luck. Streaming on Apple TV Plus. Rated G.
Alright, what is going on for everybody? It is Tristan here, and today I'm right back with the
my
stream
boy
recording.
Tristan's
You see
having
everything
about-
on the screen. We're going to hop right into this video. We're going to be discussing some sneakers I think are good to buy during this kind of sneaker market recovery we got. We're in a little bit of a state where stuff is slightly recovering. So I'm going to discuss some stuff that I feel like is very good to buy, will be good for the future, and just kind of my opinion. So if you want more content like this, again, everything is on the screen. Check my cook group coming soon. If you guys have any questions about it, please ask it down below, and be sure to follow the Twitter and Instagrams. Here's the launch coming very soon. All the details about it August 19th and 20th at 2 p.m.
Join
Pacific
it,
time
join.
or 5 p.m. Eastern time. So stay tuned for this drop. We will have everything you guys need.
All
And I'm very
resellers
excited
need
for
cook
this. So we're gonna have some more posts this week. All that. Just stay tuned here and on the Twitter. We will be posting all the stuff there. So when the group will drop and when it comes, ready to drop time, it'll drop on the Twitter and Instagram. So you don't have to be on a particular platform or place, either one. So that's it. All I'm gonna say. And let's get started. And I'm sure when it comes to drop time, we may have some spots left over. Can't guarantee anything, but if we do, I'll drop some on my YouTube. But that's it. Let's get into it. All right, so sorry about that, but everything we got to discuss right here, let's just kind of hop into that. You can check my personal Instagram down below also. Thank you all. Thank you for 9K here. I appreciate that. First pair, I personally feel like this is one that is good to buy up, not sell
I didn't know
right
they
now.
dropped
Is the
those.
Homer grade school pairs. Now, Homer Simpson grade school pairs, I think that these... It's a nice looking sneaker, and I wish they had made this
below
adult size.
retail.
And that's one thing I will say. I do, and I'm slightly upset by the fact that it's grade school only. But there's some pairs like that where it will
Oh,
only
grade
drop at
school
grade school
only, damn.
in grade school
tough.
versions. Excuse me, they won't drop it in adult ones. And you can see prices are relatively low for these, around 120 to 150, which again is not too high. You've seen some of these grade school pairs are going for 200 plus very easily. Some of these grade school dunk lows in particular. So if you want to go check out the charts, they're rising slightly right now, like very slightly. They used to go again all the way down here, $100 flat. This is probably when it was going for like 100, 130. Now again, we're up at that range of kind of 120, 150 some sizes, depending on which one you sell. But overall, I feel like we could see a nicer rise on these in the future, just because again, demand, the
In a
older
year,
model that it's
$200
based
here.
off, which goes for just an insane amount of money. I mean, look, last sale $1,400 almost. So these are based off those. But again, it
Damn.
is also a next nature dunk. This is
It's
one thing that
a
could kind of
dunk.
kill the
not
price
that
and kill how people feel about the sneakers, depending on the quality of it. Because again, next nature dunks don't have great quality. But I don't think that's the biggest concern in terms of price right now. Because you can go look at Panda dunks, for example, not even the best quality, and those go for in grade school pairs, pretty high amount of money. Same with the adult pairs. People aren't really too concerned. They just, want that pair. It's like the new Air Forces. Fully agree with that statement. They don't look the same, but in terms of how, people are buying them up, definitely very similar. So just kind of the first one I thought I'd mention. Next Nature, Homer Simpson dunk, grade school pair just dropped, so maybe wait till pairs land in hand. But I feel like if you buy these up in kind of like 6Y through 7Y, 5.5Y through 7Y, you'll do pretty good for yourself, because I feel like this will be one people want down the line for their kid maybe. I mean, a lot of sneakers are getting,
get a
going up in price
time
right now just because like back
how
to school,
much
things like
they'll
that.
go
So
up
maybe we could see
just
something like that with this
stuff like
sneaker.
that.
I don't think we will, but who knows?
Me
Overall,
personally, a
it's a
year,
good looking one.
you'll
It's a
see
grade
good-
school pair.
a
It
good
could
amount
get in
of
demand,
change
so just
back
wanted to
in
kind of
your
look out for it,
wallet.
because a lot of grade school dunks have been rising recently. That's another reason.
That's
So
it, though.
stay tuned. Watch out for it. It's a good pair. I rock with this one. So another one, aside from the grade school Homer Simpson dunk, which again I feel like is a slightly decent hold, let's discuss the Jordan 4 military black in grade school
Oh, yeah,
sizes,
of
and even in
course, man.
adult sizes a little bit. Now, mainly this applies to the grade
my
school
face over
sizes.
here.
I would say sell off some of your stock for these right now. These have gotten all the way up to $300 in grade school pairs in some sizes, right? So if you can get like $290, $300, $310 for some pairs, go ahead and sell it. Be safe. Like, I'm about to take some profits on these military blacks today, and I'm just going to save the cash or reinvest it into another sneaker. That'll probably be exactly what's done, So, or I'll just, I'll put the money into, invest into improve my cook group. That's probably one thing I'll do. I know there's a couple things I need
Always
to add this
reinvest
week,
in
so,
yourself,
I
remember that.
probably will end up doing that. So, after the basics of it, the basis of this too, basis, what's the difference? Pretty much the same thing. Just kind of understand how I feel about the sneaker. It's a great pair, and overall, I'm glad to see that these have made the progress that they have. mean, this was a call that everybody was on, everybody kind of knew about. I don't feel like it was very special to say, hey, military force are going to rise. Like, everybody was kind of like, yeah, we know. It's just, when is it going to happen? And I said about 3 months in. We're about 3 months into the release right now, so I'm happy to be somewhat accurate on this call. Again, I said it would take a bit to go up, and here we are. Took a bit to go up, but rose pretty nicely. So if you feel like taking some profits, taking some sales on the military force, I don't feel like that's a bad idea at all. Maybe sell off like a quarter, half your stock, half your pairs you're holding, whatever it is. I don't feel like that's a bad plan. Kind of a decent idea. So yeah, aside from military grade school pairs and regular adult sizes, which again I encourage selling some of your stock of, the next one I want to mention right here is the Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinson, which I feel like this sneaker is an amazing hold. If you go look at it right now, already making some progress, some slight progress into rising here. Let me go check the progress for the last month to kind of get a more accurate chart. So here you guys can see kind of chilling around 320, 340 right here, and now we're kind of back up at 370, 380. If you actually go look, bigger sizes are really rising right now, heading up towards kind of 450 pretty quickly. Same with size 9. Last week this was at 340. Now it's at 365. I actually just got a sale for it. I just sold off one of my pairs, so I am breaking my own policy, but I will eventually maybe buy some pairs of these to hold. It's just hard to get pairs of Jackies, I can't even lie, and that's why they are rising really well. They have high demand, people are willing to pay the higher price, and they're hard to get. So when you have those 3 factors on one sneaker, I mean, it looks pretty good for it in terms of someone that's just trying to hold it or invest in it. Then it becomes pretty good, because if it's harder to get, it's going to rise because people are going to have to pay more to get it. That's just the basics of sneaker reselling in the game. So another one, Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinson. It's a great pair. Really stands out. Probably one of the better Dunk Lows from this year, in my opinion. I love all the small details on the sneakers. So understanding that and kind of seeing this nice little slow rise, I think it definitely could continue. I'm very confident in that. Same.
We are Hibbett City
At its peak, I see it
for 75 years. We've been the destination for everything you need.
The Homer Simpson grade school pairs. I think both those. Militaries, I think, going to keep rising some. Definitely. I think Homers will make some progress. And these, I definitely think have a lot to go just because they are already high in price. That's one thing that could kill the whole a little bit, is that they are already at $360, $400, $410. So if market settles there, it's not necessarily a bad thing for people that want to buy it.
So I like how you mentioned they're pretty high. I like how you pointed it out because as me, I'm gonna give some advice to y'all. But as for me, if a shoe like this, like $400, that's something else you could buy for like $100 to $200 price range. You could buy some Dunks. As he was mentioning, the Homer Simpson's nature Dunks. Those are $100 a pop, $120 the most. Jordan 4 military blacks, those are past, but right now they're like $300 to $260 to $300 price range. So those are past, but you got the Homer Simpsons. You got other Dunks out there. You got what you got? You got the Vast Grays coming out. You got those. The Green Apples. I think they'll go for like $200. There's just a lot of shoes out there in the market that are very low right now that you can buy instead of these. But these are a good hold, like you said, but small spending can gain big profit. Unlike big spending can make good profit too, but it's two different sides of the story. It's like you can have 5 pairs of this shoe, but you're going to have 2 pairs of this shoe. So imagine you spend $500 on 5 pairs, and you spend $250 on 2 pairs. This one goes up to, let's just say, the $250, the two pairs you got for $250 goes up $350, so you're making $200 profit. On like this one, you bought 5 pairs for $500, and they all go up $100. You make a $500 profit in a small portion, but you bought 5 pairs. See what I'm saying? But that's just my take on that. My advice. I always took that advice. Because I remember when I first started, I was like, oh, I gotta get the big shoe. I gotta get the big name like the Off-Whites or the let's just say Supreme Drop or stuff like that. The big brands like Travis Scott. But in reality, people want these kind of shoes, or they want something more cheaper because they can't fit the budget of a high price shoe. So you gotta look at both sides of the story, but it is a good one. This is a good one to invest in. I ain't bashing on it, but that's my advice on that.
You know, it is a little high, still a lot for one sneaker, but again, less than it could be. So we'll see what happens, but I think this has a lot of potential and demand. That's why I think, you know, Jackie Robinson's, even go look at the grade school pairs of it, and they haven't made a lot of rising, you know, yet. So you guys could go check those out, and that'd be another good bet. So grade school Jackies, adult Jackies, either one will be a good hold for the future, in my opinion, because both are in high demand. And the final sneaker I want to mention right here, or the final set, is Yeezy slides. Now, my personal opinion with any of these Yeezy slides, you should sell them off and you should get that sale. That's my personal opinion, because with anything Yeezy slide related, you can get a little bit more than, you know, the current market price on StockX and things like that. Locally, you're always able to get a little bit more just because of, you know, how people are feeling about them. I sold, for, you know, the bone slides for a bit above market, so it doesn't really surprise me. You know, anything like a slider foam runner is going to do, you know, a little bit better. It's just a little bit more in demand. People don't, the average person doesn't see a slide in hand as often. You know, it usually just goes to resellers, like big resellers, stores, things like that, botters. So understanding that, that's why, you know, you're able to sell slides and foam runners and things like that for more locally, because your average person isn't getting their hands on them. But that's it. So that's all I really need to mention right there. Sell your Yeezy slides. Sell some of these, sell some of your grade school pairs and military fours and adult pairs, and then hold these two. Get ready. I mean, I feel like we have a lot of progress left for these, so stay tuned, and same with these, a lot down the line, but overall, we're at some good prices right now, so if you want to take some sales, no problem with that. But if you guys want to...
That's the video. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about his take on these. This one be a good one right here. Perfect example. $100. Buy 5 pairs, they go up $100 a year, and within a year, $500 profit. Boom. But yeah, I see where he's coming from. He had better ones than this, but it was cool. It was straight. But I'm gonna wrap the video up right here. My boy Tristan showed a little some in this video, but like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Just stay tuned for more videos like this, and let me know how you're feeling about these. I like doing reactions like this, but yeah, let's stay tuned for the next video, and we out.